What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers, don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers, don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way.
Hip-hop happening.
We're off. We're heading to Indonesia. A little bit exciting, eh?
You ready to go?
Real.
Woo.
Going past the Brombies. Where are we now? We're probably about 15 to 20 mile north of Gove, and yeah, just on the other side of that headland there is Elizabeth Bay, and that's the Bromby Islands. Oh shit, that's the Bromby Islands there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way. Just passes through this little gap here, and then got another gap just there, you can probably see, and then it's onto the Wessels. I think it's about 8 or 10 mile across the bay to the Wessels, and we're going to try and go through the hole in the wall today, the Gagari Rip. Pretty famous little passage. It's only about 100 meters wide and about 1 mile or 2 miles long, and the currents can flow up to 9 knots through the rip, so got to time it pretty well. The general consensus with the hole in the wall is about an hour or half an hour to an hour after high tide, because all the tides up here flow, they ebb from east to west, and with the speed of the tidal flow through the hole in the wall, 8 knots, we can't push against that. What we'll do is wait till the high tide, or we'll try and get there just on the high tide, and then about half an hour after, just as the water starts flowing back through the Gagari Rip, we'll rock it through then. We've got 3 boats in front of us today. That's Salty's just here, you've got Elusive up there, and Claire de Lune up the front. Unfortunately, these guys aren't coming to Indo with us right now. Salty's were going to come, but Danielle went and got herself knocked up. It's those starry nights, hey, out on passage, on your soul. I can say that now because this video is not going to come out for months and months. In fact, your baby will probably be born by the time this video comes out with the way we edit videos, so congratulations. And what is it, Claire de Lune and Elusive, they're going straight to Darwin, and then they're all going to head up to Kupang afterwards. So once we pass through the hole in the wall, we'll bear away and head towards Indo, and these guys will head towards Darwin. Sad that we're not all sailing together, but you know what, it is what it is. Some people are just doers. Once we get through the hole in the wall, it's all open ocean for us, straight through the Arafura Sea and up towards Sumlaki. So if we were originally going to go to Tawal, we changed our mind. We just wanted to go more downwind and run straight to Sumlaki. We've heard the check-in there is really easy, yeah, hassle free. So we'll do that, and can't wait to get up into some tropical water up there, water that you can at least swim in. We'd be dying. We've spent the last 2 months on the boat not being able to swim because of the sharks and the crocodiles and the stingers and everything up in the top end here, so we're itching to go for a swim and a dive. But yeah, we'll keep you posted, and we'll do a little bit more filming as we get closer to the hole in the wall. So we got off to a bit of a slow start this morning. There was bugger all wind out of Gove, so we were motor sailing most of the way, just had the head sail out, but there was no wind, it was flogging. We passed through the Brombies like I showed you before, and then I can't even remember what that second chain of islands is called we just passed through, but when we got out, the wind just sort of picked up just from the hind quarter, and and we thought, you know what, this is just too good not to throw the big girl up. So look at that, absolutely beautiful, this sail. So we're here. We thanks to the big spinnaker, we got to the Gagaria Rip about 45 minutes early. So all the boats were all just sort of sitting here hanging out now, waiting for the tide to turn. So to give you an idea, right now is high tide, or 10 minutes ago was high tide. It's 10 past 1, and right now the water is still rushing out of the rip, which means it's still in flood. Now we'd read that anywhere from half an hour to an hour after the high tide, it ebbs from east to west. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to sit out here and just float around for half an hour. Fortunately for us, it's actually quite calm. There's a little bit of swelly, but you know, we're just bobbing around and waiting. We've seen some horror videos where people had to sit out here and wait in massive seas and big winds, and yeah, just rubbish. So we're pretty lucky. We'll just hang out here. The landscape up in the top end of this country is just unbelievable. I'm actually a little bit sad that, not sad, I'm excited we're going to Indo, but I feel like we're missing something pretty spectacular, you know, not going to Darwin or the Kimberley, but you can't do it all, unfortunately, and this will just do it for us right now. So anyway, that's the Gagaria Rip. Claire the Loon up there in the catamaran, they're in a big 46 foot Bahia, I think it is, Fontaine. I've probably got that wrong and everyone will let me know, but and then Elusive in a Adam Lyons 49 foot mono. Beautiful big boat, that one. Actually, it's an absolute rocket ship. It's aluminium and flies. Sam's done a whole bunch of Sydney to Hobart, so he knows what he's doing. He likes to really crank that thing on. So yeah, anyway, we'll see how they all go. Claire Loon's going to go through first. Lucy's going to follow through second. I've just sort of pitched the idea that it might be worth waiting so there's not two boats in the channel at any one time, just in case something goes wrong and someone's got to turn around. It'd be nothing worse than having another boat barreling towards you. Phoebe, we're doing it. Started the hole in the wall. Ew. The other guys have just gone through. They're still pushing a little bit of tide, but they're still moving along all right. I think Catalina got down to about 3 knots, and Elusive are doing pretty much the same. So I'm happy with that. That means that the flow's really dropped off. So we're going to just punch it through behind these guys. Dolphins aren't too far behind us, but there's a lot of turbulence there. Go up the front and film that, babe.
Yeah, well,
Heaps of turbulence.
it's a bit of side swell wrapping around. How lovely is this?
Beautiful. I mean, like the water's here.
What a spectacular landscape. There's the El Capitan. Go check in on him. The salties are coming in soon. The salt dogs. How's the steering? All right? No?
Yeah, very sensitive. But
Yeah.
not too bad. Just every now and then you catch one of those eddies.
Yeah.
You can feel it.
You can
The eddy-
see the movement.
Yeah, the eddy will hit one keel. Like it'll just grab one of the keels and sort of turn you. But yeah, there's so much flow over the rudder though. It's really
Yeah.
very sensitive.
Like, look at that. You can just see the movement. It swirls around.
This will be the fastest. Like this will be the most important because it's the narrowest point. So what it is, it acts like a venturi.
Yeah.
So at the narrowest point, everything has to speed up to get through. You know what I mean? Like a whole
Yeah,
volume.
yeah. Like a funnel.
Yeah, so once we get out the other side of the Venturi, it's sort of like, you know, like an hourglass.
Yeah.
Once we get out the other side of the skinny bit, it'll slow right down again, like there won't be as fast flowing water, and we'll rip through.
Yeah. Wow, this is special, this place.
Pretty spectacular, isn't it?
It is gorgeous. Fruity. Crack-a-lackin'. This is awesome. I'm so glad we got to do this, guys. What do you reckon it is, Bob?
Don't know. They're freaking big. Well, they might not be big, mate. We're going pretty quick because the spinnaker up stuff.
No, when we stopped, this thing was actually pulling me. I hope it's not a tuna. I've got something really big.
Yeah, tuna.
Yellowfin?
Big eye, I think.
Big eye tuna. Oh damn, why couldn't you be a mackerel?
Oh man.
This looks like a longtail, maybe.
Does, eh?
Holy crap, wait.
Or a blue.
I'm brown. They're not as big as we thought.
It's just we're going so fast because we got the spinnaker up going. Nearly ripped the poor fish's face off. Oh, you poor old fish. Let it, yeah, I think that's coming out, bro. Yeah. Oh, buddy. There he goes. Push him off. Push him off while he's still breathing, darling, while he's still alive.
Yours didn't spit blood everywhere. Mine fucking did.
And he's gone. Catch and release. Now come salties. Phew! Spanish mackerel, Brody. Just will it. Just think it's a Spanish mackerel on the end. And it will be.
Still got it? Oh, there's something there.
oh.
A bit of colour.
Oh,
That's silver. It's silver. Is it? Ah! I never thought I'd say it, but I'm sick of tuna.
he does not want to come aboard. That was quick and effective.
Shortly after making it through the Gagari Rip, the wind was perfect and it was time to throw the spinnaker again. A big thanks to Sam and Jules on Elusive for capturing this awesome footage for us.
We're hooking.
Got that spinnaker just absolutely tuned right in, eh?
Overtook these guys like they were standing still.
Yeah, Sam won't have any of that. He won't have that.
We got a, what, 10.2 before?
Yeah, the wind just dropped down. I think we'll get a bit of lift from the hill, but yeah, the old spinnaker, we got it tuned. That's pretty good. Like, we've got it at 90 degrees right now.
Yeah.
Not bad for a big sail like that. 90 degrees, we've got a little bit of lift. This is right about my limit, I think, because we're just starting to bury a bow.
Yeah.
Just starting to push that bow down.
Yeah.
I think any more than this and you'd bear away.
Yeah. All that wind's picking up.
Yeah. It's only 12 knots apparent. So there you go, 12 knots apparent, we're doing 9.
That's nuts.
That's crazy. The true wind is 15. There's 15 knots of true out of here. And yeah, we're doing 9 knots.
That was amazing.
Thanks for watching, and we hope you've enjoyed following along on our adventures in Australia. Join us next episode as we set the sails and head for remote islands in northern Indonesia.